Raise your hand down in the comments if you remember about a month or so ago, Donald Trump getting on Fox News, which airs globally, and telling the globe that American citizens are stupid, that American citizens are idiots, that Americans are so dumb that he has to give all the high-paying jobs to foreigners with H-1B visas after having lied to get their votes by telling them he's not going to let people with H-1B visas get priority over actual American citizens. He lied. Once again, I mean, nobody's shocked about that. Nobody with half a brain is shocked about that.
Such as the issue of H-1B visas. Now, the president made the point that there are situations where the U.S. may need to bring in talented people from other countries to train Americans for highly technical work that was outsourced decades ago. Conversely, the base believes we have plenty of talent here now, and that importing hundreds of thousands of cheap foreign workers only discourages, especially young Americans, from going into those professions, engineering and other technical positions. And if the visas were very limited and only for exceedingly skilled work, I guess that would be one thing. But in the tech world, there's a dirty little secret. American companies love laying off Americans for foreigners who will work for 40 to 50% of the wages in some cases. And by the way, going back to 2017, Trump has been leading on this issue.
Widespread abuse in our immigration system is allowing American workers of all backgrounds to be replaced by workers brought in from other countries to fill the same job for sometimes less pay. This will stop. That includes taking the first steps to set in motion a long overdue reform of H-1B visas. They should be given to the most skilled and highest paid applicants, and they should never, ever be used to replace Americans.
Well, that's the clarity and conviction that got him elected twice.
But then he goes on Fox News and surprises Laura Ingraham, that ignorant thing, surprises her by admitting that he's not going to get work for American citizens, and he's not going to hire the best and the brightest in America because he's probably getting something under the table from foreign countries. So he basically threw Americans out to pasture.
And does that mean the H-1B visa thing will not be a big priority for your administration? Because if you want to raise wages for American workers, you can't flood the country with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of foreign workers.
You also do have to bring in talent. When
we have plenty of talented people here.
No, you don't.
Oops.
Oh, damn. No, you don't.
We don't have talented people here?
No, you don't have certain talents, and people have to learn. You can't take people off an unemployment line and say, I'm going to put you into a factory where we're going to make missiles, or I'm going to put you.
How did we ever do it before?
Well,
I'll
give you an example.
And then said that, what are you going to do, get people off the unemployment rolls? You think you get people on the unemployment rolls that can do these high brain jobs? So we don't have universities. We don't have schools. We don't have talented people right here with college degrees they can't use. You think people are just on the unemployment lines wanting jobs that I don't get his thinking. Well, he doesn't think. This lets you know he's getting paid somehow by giving away H-1B visas instead of letting the Americans do these jobs. Americans are smart. Americans are brilliant. Matter of fact, this is karma right here. Let me show you just how brilliant Americans are and how karma will always bite a devil in the butt.
Billionaires are getting on their planes and they are fleeing the United States like right now because a young girl named Evangeline figured out how to unredact the redacted Epstein files, and it's absolutely wild.
Oh, look at this pesky redaction. Let's just get rid of that. That is insane. This is what happens when you fire government employees and you...
So right now, all over the world, there are tens of thousands of people combing through all the redacted files that have been released by the DOJ, copying and pasting and getting rid of the redaction, opening up an absolute can of worms. There are so many rich and powerful people who are right now, literally, as I speak, being exposed as PDFs, and they're going to be in big trouble, because how do you clean this up now? How does the DOJ come back and say, oh, this is fake, this is that? No, we've got the unredacted files now. You done screwed up. Mess around and find out when you start putting stuff out there, because it's go time, people.
This is proof positive that Americans are smart AF, and the really smart ones didn't vote for them.
That's it.